You're going to say, well, hang on a second, you're going to zone this as just residential. Like, how are you going to keep them happy? Well, we'll keep them happy by, we'll put in libraries, we'll drop the tax rate, because this shouldn't be like a horrendously expensive place to run. I mean, we've got the basic services over there. We're buying electricity, sewage, water from the region. We've got the most expensive thing is probably going to be the transport. But, you know, we should be okay. So I'm going to drop the taxes down to like 5%. I may end up putting a little bit of commercial in. And again, not going to have any industrial here because I want this to be kind of a pleasant suburb. I hope. Okay. Well, let's crank this up and let's just let this build, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. I'm going to show you some time lapse now because I wanted to talk to you about what I'm doing and how I manage my city as it's actually growing. So the first thing is electricity, water and sewage, which I'd forgotten to buy from the region. So the first thing I want to do is make sure that they're fine. Once I'm happy with that, then I'm looking at the garbage and making sure that the garbage is all working perfectly. And it's taking care of the city's needs. Then it's time to move on to the other services. So police, fire and health. Okay. Particularly crime. Crime is probably the thing that I focus on most of all. You know, take a look at the transport, make sure that the transport is working and that people are moving around. Get rid of any abandoned buildings. That was caused by the fact that I hadn't got the power and water turned on initially. There's the fire. Fire's looking good. Couple of fires, no problems. Then I noticed that the police, the cells were full, so added some more cells. And then look at the crime, and then look at your education, because criminals obviously come from uneducated Sims. It's uneducated Sims to become criminals. So when you're trying to keep your crime under control, you've got to be looking at your police services and your education. Okay? So in this case, it's just a case of watching to make sure that I've got enough cells to accommodate the prisoners. And as you can see, you know, as long as I've got enough cells in place, I'm catching the criminals, and you can see there's not many criminals left now. Again, I'm looking at the education. I'm seeing how many of my students are enrolled. I needed another college in place, so plop that down. And then I decided that I needed to put in that tunnel that I was talking about, that second tunnel from the service area into the low wealth region. And then back to watching the crime, watching the education. The other thing to keep an eye on is your building density and your happiness, just to make sure that there are no serious problems that you need to address in order to keep the population happy. Okay, back to the action. Okay, now I've just paused the game because we've got a zombie attack going on. I can't see the zombies anywhere. Oh, there they are. There they go, sneaking off down the tunnel. We may be lucky because I think we may get to daylight before they get to any of the population. Come on, go for it. Go for it. They're always sprinting. I didn't know zombies could sprint. I guess these are not Waking Dead zombies. These are like there's like Apocalypse Z zombies. They can actually move fast. Oh, 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 it's a bit of a sprint going on. Oh, go on, go on, go on. Oh, oh, unlucky. And they're all dead. Oh, it was a bit anticlimactic. Okay, well, let me show, well, you know, while we're here, let me show you what's going on, because we've had a bit of growth, and you can see we're getting some medium density buildings cropping up, but it's all in the wealthy area and not so much in the low wealth areas. So, and I think that's because I need to put some stuff in to make them, some more stuff to make them happy. I've dropped the tax to 0 just to help them to grow. But I think, see, it's all a bit slow. They don't like the crime, the rich people. Oh, see, the jail cells are full, that's why. Okay, need to do something about that. Let's give that a bit of a pause. Now, the good thing is that we're actually, like, catching the criminals. But we've got quite a few of them. Now, education-wise, we're starting to get there. I've put in 2 community colleges. These guys should be going to college more, to be honest. I may have to put in like a high school or something. Probably will have to at some point anyway. Okay, anyway, let's just get these guys happy right now. Let's put in, we'll put a library in. I'm going to pop it there because that's medium wealth. And I don't really want medium wealth over there. Mind you, the library, I think, improves wealth as well. Oh dear, it's a struggle. Decisions. Now, put it in. Never mind. Might end up with a little bit of medium wealth, but yeah, not the end of the world. So we'll put a library in there. I'm going to put a church in somewhere because that will certainly help. I'm going to go for a regular church. Yeah, I think that's going to look best in a low wealth neighborhood. So we got the church. I think we need a couple of parts. Yeah, I guess I could put in a little bit of commercial. The rich over here are quite happy because they've got plenty of parks to go to. Okay, but I haven't put any parks in for the low wealth guys. So let's do that now, and we'll put in. See, I really want to put in sports facilities and stuff, but I think they're going to have to live with some small fields for now. Small or medium. Now, the small ones, they'll take 48 visitors a day. They'll take 192. And the large is 192 as well. That should take more. I think they got that wrong, to be honest. Yeah, one there and one there. And let's see. We've got the church over there. That's going to make a couple of hundred of them happy. There's like 800 there. We've popped the library in there. That'll take up to I think a couple of hundred. No, it doesn't say. But I think the library is like a couple of hundred. So yeah, let's leave it at that for now, and let's see how we do. As you can see, the city has matured quite a lot. I haven't done anything to it. I've just left it to grow, and now it's at the point where we can start playing with it. And sometimes I think this is a good way to approach it. You know, just slap everything in, let it mature. And the reason I let it mature is so that you can see where the spacing is for medium and high density buildings, and then go in and start to slim it down. So I'll show you what I mean, but there are a couple of things that I need to do first because I've just been watching how the city behaves. So let's take a look. We're fine for power, water and sewage. Okay. Garbage collection is still fine, but it's coming to its limits. I think we probably need to add an extra couple of garbage trucks, so we'll do that first. So we'll pop a couple of extra trucks in. Where should we put them? Put them there. Yeah, I think to help us out money-wise, that we're going to put recycling in. because we can put the recycling in and we can sell the alloy that we make. So let's do that. And this is a good tip if you're a little short on cash. Put in your recycling and get that going. Now the recycling plant is pretty darn big, so I think we'll take advantage of the space that we've got up here. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, that'll do nicely. Yep, like that. Okay, so we've got a plastic reclamation line in. I'm going to get rid of that because the only thing I want this producing is alloy. So I'm going to bang in. I'm just going to bang the 3 in, I think, for now. We want, I think, some more trucks with 6 of those, because that's going to halve the amount of garbage that we get. Okay, cool. So yeah, our recycling guys are out. Good. So that brings us onto the other services. So fire service is fine. We've got just the 3 fire trucks, but they're coping okay. Oh, we had a death. How are we doing for space? Yeah, treatment capacity's okay. Not going to worry about that one death. Crime was like way out of control. So putting the 2nd police station in has sorted that problem out. And I had to put, I'm up to like 70 cells in each, and that one was full, but that's come down to like 35 now. This one 32. So crime seems to be pretty much under control. Education, because obviously that's a key thing, and this is what's brought it down. 2,100 out of 2,200, so our education's good. There's still quite a few here who aren't getting educated, so I might do something, but we'll see. We'll get to that. That's good enough at the moment. Not too worried about that. What else? Okay, we've got. It's good to just sort of like watch the city and see how it's behaving. I noticed, for example, that this junction here gets a little bit snarly. Yeah, our old friend, the snarlies. So I'm just going to pause this, and I'm going to put in a little short stretch of low density street so that we don't have traffic lights at this junction. That's like the worst thing. But also what I'm going to try and do, and I've no idea if this is going to work, but we'll see. I'm going to take that out, take that back. I'm going to see if we can round that off, which will actually look a little bit nicer. Happy about that. I like that much better. Yeah. Lovely. Of that bridge. Oh, but look, that has moved to the other side of that road. So, see. Now I really need that to hook up to this to stop that happening. Boom, done. And if I run that just a little bit further, boom. There we go. And now it's all lined up. Good. And it all looks exactly symmetrical. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. You know, actually, I've taken these back a tiny bit too far. Because you see how, I'll show you. See how you want these to actually come like straight down, and they're kind of going outwards, which is not, that's not the right shape. And it's because these main stanchions are down the ramp a little bit. So yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Lovely. Okay, good. So we've sorted out the snarly traffic. Yeah, see, it's running perfectly smoothly now. No hold-ups. So that's good. Excellent. Now, what else? Okay. Let's talk wealth for a second. So let's go to the parks. Right? Now, there's like a bulge here of high wealth, and also there's quite a lot of medium wealth in there. Right? Now, we're not going to be able to eliminate it completely, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use smaller parks to get a more defined area, and I'm also going to use them to space these buildings out a bit. Okay? So let's start. Where should we start?